Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live Ask Max sessions. And tonight, tonight we have our fourth of five boot camp sessions. Tonight, we're going to be talking about closing a sale. And the truth is that every sale has five basic obstacles. No need, no money, no hurry, no desire, no trust. So all of these sessions have been recorded. On Thursday, we're broadcasting the daily routine of top earners and how to develop the mindset of $1 million earner. Now, at the end of the day, it all comes down to conversation. Talking to the right people. Kerry sent me this. Oh my God, I'm in complete shock as to how fast your program goes. Man, I've never talked to as many qualified people from my business. I love that I can pick and choose. Since starting boot camp last week, I've signed up 4 more new people. Everybody I work with wants to know what I'm doing. I love this. I can do this anywhere. So tonight we're going to be talking about how to close more sales in less time and love the process. So you only want to talk to qualified prospects about your business. And we know in advance who these people are by the content of their page. Bruce Lee's quote, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." One kick. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. Qualify them in the course of talking to them and close them. It's so simple that anyone can master it. The key to your success is engagement. Believe that you can, and you're halfway there. Anybody can do this. And you don't need to waste time waiting for inspiration. Begin, and inspiration will find you. Posting quotes to your audience builds rapport with your prospects. And so for those who are thinking, I can't do this, this doesn't work, I don't know, it doesn't make sense, I don't get it, I'm not good at this, I want to introduce you to the power of yet. Because with practice, perseverance, and persistence, nothing can stand in your way to becoming successful. You aren't born with the ability to walk, but you all learned how to walk. To close more of your prospects, we want to be talking to 5 to 20 qualified prospects every day. People that you believe are candidates for your business based on the content of their profile and their daily activity. During the course of talking to these people, you're going to find 5 of these people are qualified. And so we move forward, and this is where our project launch script is going to play a big role. Then we present your business in details to 3 qualified people. And finally, your goal is to close 1 qualified prospect every day, enroll a new business builder or a new customer. Reach for the moon. Even if you fall short, you'll land among the stars. Now, it's all about using your company tools to explain the business. But remember, you can't fit a square peg into a round hole. When you know how to identify perfect prospects for your business on LinkedIn before making a connection and telling them about your business, something magical happens. Your nervousness about talking to a prospect disappears. Your fear of being rejected by every prospect you talk to evaporates. Anxiety presenting your business to your prospects melt away. Your closing ratios increase along with your confidence, and your income is going to rise substantially. And this is a process that everybody goes through. Your confidence will increase with every conversation you have, as the patterns of their answers to every question you ask becomes predictable and obvious. If you don't like where it's going, you stop talking to them, continue talking to other people. Consider every conversation with your prospect as practice. Practice makes perfect. So don't practice until you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch screens. And I'm going to bring up two case studies that are going to demonstrate this process. Now, in the first one, titled, "Someone Has Already Told Me About Your Company, and I Don't Think It's For Me." Working with a boot camp participant, in fact, they were both a participant in boot camp as well as a coaching student. It was clear that they were talking to a phenomenally qualified prospect. The person had been in retail sales management. She'd been a manager of a store for like 18 years. And then the store closed. She loved building teams. She loved working with people. And she had been scrambling, looking for a job. She had moved to an area where there weren't any retail stores for her to work for. A perfect prospect. So my student started to introduce the business, name of my company. Now, it doesn't matter what the company is, okay? It doesn't matter what the company. In this case, it was Melaleuca. So the person comes back and says, "Thank you for the offer, but I already had someone talk to me about this. I did a Zoom. I took a quiz to see what level I am. I don't think this is for me." And when someone tells you, "I don't think it's for me," it doesn't necessarily mean it's not for them. It's based on what they know about the business. They don't think it's for me. But there's a high probability that what they know about the business is based on old school information. So I jumped into the account and I wrote back. Now, every one of these answers, providing these in boot camp, is something that you could use. So first I wrote, "I'm not surprised that other people in my company have approached you about working with them. The open to work frame around your photo is working as a virtual magnet that will be drawing hundreds of people in network marketing to approach you. And I know how you feel. I'm quite familiar with how you've been approached, and I'm sorry to say that many people in my business, in their effort to recruit people, are using old-fashioned presentations, outdated tools, and information that would prevent me from joining my company too." LOL. Laughing out loud. "Would you mind sharing with me your impression of what you saw and why you don't think it's for you? I'd really appreciate it." Now, you have to talk to people in a conversational manner. Now, this person really liked my student. They really bonded. They were really looking forward to learning more about how she could continue to do things that she loved, and was a tad disappointed when she was told it's Melaleuca. "So would you mind sharing with me your impression of what you saw?" So she wrote, I simply don't know who I would market the items to. I personally like to see things in person before shopping. I'm not an online shopper. Even when most things were closed down last year, I still went to the grocery store or Walmart. If I couldn't get something there, I just did without. I don't know who I would market the items to. Now, the traditional marketing approach in Melaleuca is we make a list and we talk to our friends. There was another issue here. She moved. She was in a new town. She knew nobody in her area. So I've been thinking about our conversation last week regarding your experience with someone who tried telling you about Melaleuca, and your answer was very insightful. As I said, most Melaleuca reps, when talking about the company, present the business the way it was presented to you, and I wouldn't have joined the company either. Your response that you wouldn't know who to market it to gave it away. You see, most people are typically taught those old school methods that involve only approaching the people that they know. It's probably how you were taught to do Tastefully Simple, too. In her history, she had been very successful in a direct selling company called Tastefully Simple. I was going to propose to you that I teach you how to build the business much faster with our latest online presentations and tools that will enable you to build a fast-growing team on LinkedIn and other social networks. There are literally hundreds of thousands of professionals on LinkedIn that have lost their jobs or have watched their careers go up in smoke as the companies they work for closed, who are eager to talk to you. I've been taught a system that is not widely known in my company that would enable you to build a business almost entirely on the internet, and had planned on showing it to you. It's easy to do and easy to teach others, and that's why I originally brought it up to you. With your experience working with people, training them, and building teams, you have the skills to be successfully teaching others how to build the business. I can show you how to pick out the people on LinkedIn that you know in advance would be anxious to talk to you and eager to get into business with you so you never experience rejection. To be honest, it's so much fun to do that it doesn't feel like work. And as for your preference for wanting to see things in person before shopping, I'm like you are. I enjoy going to the store because I usually end up buying things I forgot I needed. I don't buy everything I need online. You have to address the concerns and the obstacles of the person you're talking to. However, I'm sure you'd have to admit that there are some things that you routinely purchase every month that you don't have to touch on a store shelf. In fact, you'd appreciate having them delivered to your home on a regular basis, as they never change. That's what I discovered. The special project that I'm about to launch does not involve talking to your family and friends, nor does it involve searching for customers among the people that you know and then helping them get customers. It's about teaching you how to leverage the power of LinkedIn to enroll people that you don't know and build a team. When you enroll other professionals who are eager to sink their teeth into what will become the last thing they ever do and help them thrive, the satisfaction you'll feel outweighs the income you're going to make. Helping people turn their lives around and become the best that they can be is the unintended consequences of building this business. In her profile, she mentioned she liked helping people be the best that they could be. Now, after working in one store for 16 years, building and training a team so the store prospered, and then having them close under you has to be heartbreaking. Perhaps this is a time in your life to start building another team in your own business and help everyone, including yourself, prosper. Would you allow me to show you how we would work together and show you what the other person didn't show you, so you get the whole picture? And then we followed it with posts. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. So what happened? 2 months later, 60 days later, after receiving over 30 motivating messages via posting, the person took a look at it and signed up in the business. Every time you connect with someone, you are planting a seed. Here's another one. How to explain network marketing to someone that tells you based on their personal experience, it's not really something I personally see myself doing. Remember, you're not in the convincing business. You're in a sorting business. When you're talking to a great prospect that has a negative attitude about network marketing, it's typically because of their experience, and sometimes their experience is only based on their experience, how people talk to them about it, how people show them the business. So initially what happened was my student was talking to somebody that was a classic example. There was definitely a need there. And they wanted to know what their experience in network marketing was. I've had some experience with people that partner with Amway, Melaleuca, Transamerica, and World Financial Group. Do you currently use any of these as your vehicle? Currently partnered with LifeVantage. And then gave them, I'm not familiar with LifeVantage. What kind of company is it? So then the person proceeded to explain, have you been involved with a network marketing company in the past? I've attended some conferences and had meetings with people that work with network marketing companies. I've been impressed by some that focus on mentorship and culture development. My personal takeaway from those experiences is that it's not really something that I personally see myself doing. Now, this was someone whose expertise was in building teams and training. In his profile, he'd been working the last 4 companies he worked for. He never worked for a company more than 2.5 years. At the moment, the person is not a prospect. And then he goes on, well, they're saying that network marketing is a personal development program wrapped up in a compensation plan. Things change, and all companies are definitely not created equal. As a retired Army Lieutenant Colonel, mentorship, team building, and building a great culture are the cornerstones of how I conduct business. We'll be open to exploring what we do so that you have the information that you needed to make an educated decision. All the wrong things. So I jumped in and I used this emoji. Oh my God, I can't believe I sent you a message that was meant for someone else and sent them a message meant for you. Sometimes I'm obviously talking to too many people at the same time because this was not the way to go. The message is meant for you was, I have to say that it's no wonder that LinkedIn suggested that we connect, because I didn't realize how much we had in common until I read the details of your profile. Like you, my passions are helping others to develop themselves to be the best that they can be and become leaders too. I wasn't surprised about your personal takeaway from your experience about network marketing in your last message. I've experienced the same things. Sat through many old school MLM presentations, heard what you heard, and decided many years ago that it wasn't for me either. But I was wrong. Thanks to social networks, you don't have to chase your family and friends, chase people at the mall, invite people to meetings, do home presentations, buy leads, or advertise for prospects. It wasn't until a good friend showed me that to be very successful in network marketing, it's not about selling or doing to prospects what was done to you or me. It's about teaching, training, and helping people change their lives, which is what the prospect was interested in doing: teaching, training, helping people change their lives. To be successful, network marketing requires three things. One, you have to be passionate about the products being sold and the company that makes them. Passionate to the point that you tell people about them even if you weren't getting paid to do it. Second, you have to be working with someone that's very successful, knows how to build the business on LinkedIn and Facebook, and is devoted to helping you learn the business and build your team. And third, you must have good online tools about the company and the product so everyone on your team can be successful too. Now, there's nothing in these text messages that you couldn't use, that you could copy, edit, modify, and paste and send to a high quality prospect. Having the skill to develop successful teams while helping others improve and develop into leaders is what most companies are looking for from their managers or trainers. And as you know, in the business world, things can change. One day you're employed and the next day you're looking for your next management role. It's happened to me 4 times. As one example, managers that work for Bed Bath & Beyond for 17 years are now out of work looking for their next job. Today, you're leading a team in a growing company and making the owners of the company rich while you earn your salary and bonus. One day in the future, after working for a number of retail companies, you'll come to the conclusion that it's time to make yourself rich and help others become rich too in their own business. When that time comes, I hope you'll give network marketing another look and find a company you can be passionate about. If or when that time ever comes, I hope you reach out to me because I know that you'd enjoy working with me and I'd enjoy working with you. Let's stay in touch. How do we stay in touch? Posting, engagement. And what kind of things are we going to post? In his case, we're going to send him things on management. We're going to send him things on leadership. We're going to send him things that he would enjoy receiving that was also relevant to network marketing. But we were going to send him things that he could use and share with the people that he was working with and he was training. The response: no worries about the message mix-up. Ha ha. I completely understand. And I have to say, I can connect more with your refreshing take on network marketing and your emphasis on leadership and development than I have with all my prior experiences. I will certainly keep you in mind and would love to stay in touch. Keep up the awesome leadership. 15 months later, the guy lost his job, came back. This is what you're all in the process of learning to do. Every time you make a connection with somebody, every time, what you're doing is you are having conversations with people, real people. And it's all about conversations. It's all about talking to people. Now, LinkedIn has made it easy to find new people to talk to. And they have made it easy to reconnect with people. Changing their jobs. Now, Rick is a coaching student. We just changed something on his profile. And now this change is being blasted out to all of the people that he's connected to. He's already had 3 reactions and 1 comment. Now he's had 4. Birthdays are the hot one. So I was connected to this person 11 years ago. I've never talked to her. You would be amazed at how many people you're connected to on LinkedIn that you never talk to. And this one is looking for an opportunity. Now, we'll be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll dive into some people's accounts. We'll demonstrate how the process works. If you haven't registered for our February boot camp, you can do so. Today is the 23rd. You got 9 days left until the end of the month. That's what it's all about. All right, so I'm going to log out of my account quickly. I'm going to jump into Amelia's account. So, Amelia, who are you talking to?
Alina is Alaynna.
Two N's?
Yes. So basically, we talked yesterday with her. This was her answer. So I was going to start explaining what network marketing is, but I wanted to know what do you agree with them?
Well,
Would be the first, like no wonder or
okay, she's a business management graduate. So she's out of college. All right. And I'm currently looking for an opportunity where I utilize my skills. And right now she's an administrative assistant. All right. So I have a basic overview knowledge of that business model, but it is not my personal favorite. So she's working for a company where she's not being treated well.
Mhm.
She wants remote work. She's not appreciated. All right. It's not my personal favorite. So what do you think you want to do?
I was first to go ahead and explain what network marketing was, but then I thought I better get to know more why it's not her personal favorite. Like what does she know about it, basically,
Right, right,
before explaining, right?
right. So this was yesterday. Really?
Hmm.
What is it about? Now,
I see.
now, you want her to get you to her to answer it. So now, again, we're not in the selling business. And again, when we looked at her profile the other day and we looked at her skills are clerical. Her skills are not in sales. She's looking for a clerical position. So these are things that you need to be aware of when you start down the road of talking to people. The more selective you are about who you approach, the more experience they have in the areas that will help them and you come together and build a team. The easier it is, the better it is, the more effective it's going to be.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
comes,
I think continue with her since she's continue answering.
well, it depends on what her answer is.
Exactly.
Depends on what her answer is, but still, on a scale from 1 to 10, she's not.
But therefore, Max, I wanted you to see one person that has a lot of experience with B2B. And then I don't know if is somebody like that would be also a good prospect. I just would not go after her.
I'm sorry.
I have another communication,
Mhm.
but then I don't know if she would be a good prospect because she has a lot of experience in marketing, but in the industry B2B. So her name is I don't know if you can look.
What is it?
Kiara, Kiara.
So she's a marketing and account management professional. So she's passionate about using innovative marketing techniques to drive business growth. Bilingual technical support, social media manager, and she's looking for remote work. So she's passionate about using marketing techniques to drive business. Okay. So okay. Now, what business are you marketing? What are you trying to sell? Did I lose you?
No. I was trying to understand. I'm sorry.
Okay. You're on here to build a business. You're on here to build a network. What are you trying to market and sell? What's the company?
Oh, Melaleuca, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So Melaleuca is a company that has a wide range of products that people would be interested in the company. It's sales. It's team building. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So now my question is, we're looking at this person here who is marketing and account management. I don't see anything about selling. Okay. I don't see anything about so she's writing back to you. Okay. Now, there are basic fundamental things that you already am I getting okay? You already know,
Mhm.
right? She sent the first message, you sent the second message, the third message. So she says, how is it how she, you ask her, how's it working for you? She says, well, she says, how's it working for you? And she says, your experience is interesting. Now, she hasn't had much luck. What you want to know about her is simple. I mean, in fact, let me ask you, what do you want to know about her?
Why she wants to leave her current job and what she's looking for?
No,
No.
no, because she has the open to work frame, and it shows that she's still working.
Yeah, why she's leaving her job.
No, the
No?
question is, why does she have the open to
It
work
was-
frame around her around her picture?
Mhm.
Okay, that's the question. It's not
Yes.
okay. You know, so the bottom line is, you have got to develop an eye for identifying people that would clearly be interested in your business.
Mhm.
In order for you to be enrolling 5 people a month in your business, you have to get past this. You have to get past this. And you have to get to find out what about her. Okay? So she's asking, so how is it for you? She says, your experience, she's saying, hey, your experience is interesting. She's paying you a compliment. So you come back to, hey, you know, you send her a motivating image.
Yep.
All right, a motivating image. I send this to all my friends. Why do you have the open to work frame around your picture? That's the first thing you want to know. Okay. Then you're looking for an opportunity to take it to the next level and transition to talking about your business. Now, you can do it now, but the more information you learn about the other person, the more effective your transition line is going to be. So once we know what she does and why she's looking for another opportunity, hey, you know, many of the people that I work with on LinkedIn that are looking for opportunities are all launching new careers, working from home remotely. What do you know about the network marketing and business model? It's something that basically you can ask right from here. The more you know about the person, the more they appear to have the skills. Okay. Does she have the skills? I don't see the skills.
Yeah, there's only one part that says sales skill.
Okay. Well, so
That's it. Everything is analysis.
okay. So what are we talking about?
Mhm.
What are we talking about? You have so many people to talk to. You have so many people to talk to. The more selective you are about who you start talking to, the better you get at identifying the people that you want to talk to, the better you get at identifying who would be interested in your business right out of the gate,
Mhm.
the more successful you're going to be. You have to start making better choices.
Yes.
Okay, you have to make better choices, and it all comes down to what you're searching for. You have access to a billion people. There's nothing, absolutely nothing, to prevent you from being successful in your business, but you've got a limited amount of time. A limited amount of time. So every moment that you have to talk to someone had better be spent with somebody that you are confident, hey, I think this person's a great prospect. Because you can see it right here. It doesn't mean um but to identifying opportunities, driving engagement, and achieving measurable results. So how does she feel about sales? The more selective you are, the more successful you're going to be. But there's a pattern, there's a routine. Somebody that has the open to work frame, there's one question that you want to ask. Why? Why do you have that open to work frame? Okay, because she shows she's got a job. She's been an account manager. Why does she want to change her job? That answer alone can tell you whether you want to proceed further. These social media managers, so why do you want to leave your current job? I'm looking for a job that will help me excel my career, challenge me to learn more on a daily basis. You come down here. Just put your cursor in there. She thinks you're reading it. Actually, she thinks you're writing back to her. Hospitality professional. So she's in the hospitality field. Low pay. But she's got great experience working with people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Director of operations. Okay. Excel my career and challenge me to learn more. Now, what's the answer here? There are, you have, with your extensive experience working with the public, there are many you're using her experience. Now, well, my skills will progress more in a different direction. What direction? Let her tell you that. The answers to your next question or your next question. Actually, just saw this. She doesn't have to think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once she comes back and tells you what that direction is, you're going to know whether you want to continue to talk to her or not. And when she comes back, if it fits, many of the hospitality professionals, you use what you know about her. Many of the hospitality professionals that I work with that have left the field because they wanted more. Are launching new careers. Here she comes. We'll find out in 30 seconds. What experience? What do you know about the network marketing business model?
Okay.
Okay. And again, it's you only have limited time. Limited time.
Yep.
Everyone. So you look at this one versus the other one. There's no. Okay, so this she answered it. Okay. I would rather not have to use my personal connections to have to make money. Bingo. This is the problem with everybody that hates network marketing, because you got these pariahs out there teaching the wrong stuff. Okay? So it's a whole new ball game with her. Okay? We know why. I would, I know how you feel. So you got a combination of feel, felt, fat. Man, I know how you feel. That's not the way it works. You've seen it in action before, and you have to agree. I know. These are the kinds of conversations you could be having every day. And when you can address their concerns, when you can identify the people that you want to work with, your closing ratios are going to be off the chart. I don't have to make you don't have to use, again, we've got scripts that explain exactly what you want to do, where you want to go, where you take this conversation, and as long. Now, again, she doesn't have the experience. What is it that turns you off? When somebody tells you that, you have better information than they do. And I'm going to give this person who's in the process of writing it, but I can't wait. So you have conversations. Here she goes. If you have 10 conversations like this every day, okay, I'm looking to go back into the hotel management. Folks, both of these. Okay, she's looking to go back into hotel management. What's the question? What do you like about hotel management? The answer is going to be because I like working with people. And that's an opening to talk about network marketing. Hotel management, long hours, low pay. Long hours, low pay. When I got out of college, I thought I wanted to get into hotel management. And I rose up in management incredibly fast. I was the youngest resident manager of a Miami Beach hotel when I was 25 years of age. Okay, I was a little bit a mini celebrity. Okay, I was the kid. After 2 years, it dawned on me. I don't want to be working in a hotel over Christmas. I want to be staying in a hotel over Christmas. Totally different lifestyle. Totally different lifestyle. Hotel people ultimately come to that decision or not, and they stay in the hotel field for a long time, not making the kind of money that they deserve. I will be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll do some more of these. But folks, at the end of the day,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Who you choose to talk to is going to determine